The UN Human Rights Commission has ruled that Australia must quickly help two stranded citizens return home after they argued the federal government's border policy breaches human rights laws. The two men, Alex and Jason, say their ability to return home is an absolute right which shouldn't be blocked by travel caps. Joining me live is Free and Open campaign spokesperson Deb Tellis. Deb Tellis, thanks so much for your time. What was argued in court and why this victory, do you think?
Well, when you consider the situation, we've got 40,000 Australians still stranded overseas. The number's not going down, and basically we had to take an action, and we took this case to the human rights with Jeffrey Robinson QC, and we looks like we are on a winning streak now. This is the first of two cases that have been seen, and the government now needs to take action to bring these gentlemen home and their families.
Yeah, what happens now? So we haven't heard from the government whether it will look at these caps and increase them, but does this court ruling force it to do that, or is there no jurisdiction here?
The Australian government have to come back with an answer now to ensure that these two gentlemen get home, and that's what we're hoping for. This was the process that we've been going through with the UN and with Jeffrey Robinson to bring this, bring Australians home.
Yeah, well, we certainly want to see that. I think there is a bit of a disconnect because we have seen some Australians who have been living abroad come home for a couple of months and then return, whilst we're still hearing about some Aussies just desperate to come home full stop. Is there a case here where the priorities are just all wrong?
Oh, I think that there has been a lack of maybe planning in how this is going to turn out. By putting the caps in place, it means that it's given us no option to get home in countries like India, for example, other countries around the world where, due to the caps, the price of the airline ticket is now astronomical. Because you can only put 20 people on a flight to bring them home. So the airlines have to make sure that they're covering their costs. So in getting the UN involved in this means that this is now an open door where we can have some more petitioners come through to the UN and put their case forward, and hopefully the government will start to rethink the way that they're dealing with this.
Yeah, this probably highlights a few problems with our federation, would you agree? Because the states are the ones imposing their own caps.
That's true. National quarantine, it has to be national, it has to go national, so that, I came through Howard Springs just recently and the facility is fabulous. So more places like that need to be, opened up so that more Australians can get home. And we really hope that now people can see that they can take their case to the human rights or come through us and bring their case to us. Then we can get more people home this way. This is a great victory for us, and we are really looking forward to hearing the government's response.
Yeah, we will try and get that for you as well. When you talk about a quarantine, I mean, there are different aspects to that which the government argues would make it very difficult. One state would have to bear a lot of the burden here, but how was the whole process and experience for you? You are at home in Newcastle now, as I understand it, but you did leave India and you went to Howard Springs. How many people were there? What was the security and the health aspects like?
As far as I'm concerned, I felt like that the experience I had was gold star. The AUSMAT staff, doctors and the catering staff and everybody who was at Howard Springs is absolutely 100% safe. We are all safe within our own small cabins, and I thought it was gold star service. Basically every day the doctors or the nurses call you up. You wear a monitor all day so that you can be monitored with your temperature and your BP and also your oxygen saturation. So all of the facilities that are there in Howard Springs has the capacity to offer, I think, 3,000 places it's functioning now at about 850, and that includes your DFAT flight staff of the Qantas Airlines. Also, all the doctors and nurses and staff that are making that facility run on a daily basis all live on site. So you have site people as well as the DFAT flights coming in there. I would love to see that facility functioning at a bigger capacity if it is possible, with that quality of care from AUSMAT.
Yeah, well, we will see. We'll try to get an answer from the government there to see about flight caps. Perhaps this will be the subject of National Cabinet, I suspect, on Monday. Deb Tellis, thanks so much for your time.
Fingers crossed. Thank you, Laura.
Crossed.
Very, very nice to talk to you.
Thank you.